Discord that we are live. I think we're live. I'm waiting for Discord to start up. Gonna start the announcements. I have crazy hair because it's a crazy day, man. It's a crazy fucking day. Holy balls, dude. I have been wrestling with GIMP for quite some time, past couple days here. And I thought that I was just fucking up, and it's super annoying how simple the fucking solution was. But we're actually going to finish up some legendary cards here today on the stream and show you the process that I went through so that you don't make the same mistakes that I did. Wrestling the GIMP. Yes, I was wrestling with the GIMP. I was ready to beat GIMP mercilessly. Abuse the GIMP, if you will. For those of you who are not aware, that's a program. It's a photo editing program, just so people are not like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? But yeah, I actually want to finish these because I got 5 of them up here. We actually finished Cali Crystal already. I'm going to kind of show you what you have to do if you want to add, like in GIMP, it's different than Adobe Photoshop. It's Photoshop is completely different from how you make a GIF than GIMP. I don't know why. It makes no sense why these two things are entirely different, but they are. They are completely different. All right, Discord is finally, we got Discord up. We're going to go ahead and let the people know. We got Discord up. I have one not added in Wombat. Oh, okay. Yeah. Alrighty. And I'm going to get a giveaway train started up. I went on the stream last night with Mark Lar. We talked a bit about Faded Monsuda. It was a good time. Good time for all to be had. From what I heard, I think Left House is working on a big coming back episode. I don't know if that's going to be on Monday of next week. I don't know what's going on, but I know that he's kind of been, no one likes not streaming for this long, especially when you're someone like Left who's like streamed nonstop for Jesus, almost 3 years. He's been doing it longer than I have. I've been doing it for close to 2 years. Actually, I think I've been doing it for a little over 2 years, and he's been doing it longer than me. And he's never taken a break. So he must have gotten really sick, and I think he's trying to get back on the horse. So hoping that all works out, and that we get an awesome, coming back stream, if you will. But, maybe shoot him a message, tell him, yeah, we're excited for you to come back and stuff like that. Just positive words of encouragement, if you will. Whether you collect his shit or not, he's someone who's been in the space for a long time. And, he's caught unnecessary shit before from like random projects that have existed that he's talked about. And that's kind of one of the things when you do a news show and stuff like that, like you cover all the shit that comes across your way. It's the whole point of news, is to discuss new games that are coming out and things like that. And just, he's done it for so long, and really do hope that we get him back. It would be a sad day if Left House was finally pooped on blockchain, but I doubt that. I doubt that that's the case. And again, I think he's just finally getting better. And I think this past week he's been planning the big comeback. So if you want to help motivate him, feel free to. Everyone, we are live with the weekly update. Come join us for episode 99. Almost typed in Sensei Bullrog. All right, is it going to pop up there? I just want to make sure that, boom, it's up there. All right, so totally dropped the ball on this one. I've just been working nonstop this week. I've had some stuff going down in the family, between work, the family shit, and trying to get more stuff done for Faded. It's just been a crazy fucking week. I didn't share my screen properly. Let me go ahead and do that. Let's go to window. Let's go to this son of a bitch. All right, so let me go ahead and show you the issue that I was running into. So here's this one. All right. And so I could not for the life of me figure the fuck out what was going on. And I already threw it in the trash because I was so mad at it. Fuck this thing. But let me go ahead and pull PD Planet back out of the fucking garbage. And we'll go ahead and take a peek at it. And you'll see what I'm talking about in just a minute. So let me remove that, and I'll take a peek at PD Planet with you. And this just was throwing me for a loop. I had never really experienced this, and it's funny because it all came down to me using a different image editor, and that's legit what fucked it up. Now let's see. Can I zoom in? I can't zoom in. All right. So if you take a peek here at the corners and shit, you see this weird pixelation that's occurring. It's normal for the effect to go on. But the whole point of the effect is to look smooth. All right. So when it's doing this major tearing and shit like that, I was like, what the fuck is going on? Why is it creating these weird things? And then I found out, and this is where I'll go back to the other one. I found out literally like 20 minutes before the show. I've been working on this for fucking so long trying to get these legendary cards right. And it sucks because I made a bunch of legendary cards. And I was like, well, I better go back and look at them and make sure that they all look good. And then I found out that all of them were fucked up like that. And I'm like, well, what the fuck, man? Why is this fucking happening? Was not thrilled, to say the least. But you buck up, you just keep on rolling with the punches. Why is GIMP not showing properly? Why is what's it doing? There it is. There's the real thing. It's showing you the weird program window as opposed. So here we go. So this is kind of one of the things I want to emphasize here that I was running an issue. All right. So you see how this right here, it's kind of in the shape of a square, but look at how that yellow line keeps moving. All right. Whatever image editor I used to resize, which I used that I love whatever, which apparently works just fine. Works just fine if you're just doing photos. If you're just doing photos, no fucking problem. As a matter of fact, if the GIF that you load into there, which it says it can handle GIFs, if the GIF you load in there is, 30 frames or less or whatever, it also works fine. How do I know that? Because this one came out just fine. This one came out zero tearing, no issues, nothing like that. All of these frames are the same damn fucking size. All right. All 16 of them. All right. So the secret rare, super simple. As you can see, no movement anywhere on those lines. Over here, all over the fucking place. Every single fucking one is different. It's not what you want. That's what creates that janky ass torn image that you saw before. And then again, found out what the old one was. I found out what the old image editor. And look at this. We're going up here. I'll even zoom in a bit on the image so we can see all the borders and shit like that. There you go. See that yellow border around there? See it not fucking changing? That's what I need. That's what I need right there. I'm flying up the shelf. Not a single damn movement on there. All right. All of these need to be specifically in place. None of these fucking frames can be distorted because otherwise the image doesn't fucking work. That's how this shit goes. That's, everything is a very specific size. The effect goes from one frame to the next. It's a slight change in each one. But if you remove the whole image and shit like that, it's going to fuck with everything. If you have a completely resized image, the whole effect isn't going to cover the same span of space. And so that's where you're getting all those weird tears and those weird fucking markings and shit like that. The pixelation, it's not the same fucking size. All right. So another fun fact with, hold on, let me make sure. Yeah, see, okay. I just want to make sure it's in the fucking center. Sometimes it just looks a little bit off to me, but it is fine. It is fine. I'm super paranoid with all this stuff. It's funny because every time I get comfortable with something, I feel like I know how it's going to work. What is up? We got Moonbaz Marty in the house. Did you run out of colors? So pretty. What is up? We got OP Influencer. Cocaine is bad. Cocaine is bad, okay. The basement in your apartment. Where do you put the basement? Wrestling the GIMP. Oh my God. Nom, nom, nom. Nom, nom, nom. All right, so here we go. So this background here, it needs to be a part of it. And I'll go ahead and show you why. Let's go ahead and just remove this as is, right? We're not going to merge anything. We're just going to act like it's just a regular old image. And I'm going to go ahead and hit export as. We're going to switch this up top here, which it's not showing that. It's not showing the file window. I guess I have to reshare my screen, but as the file window, so I can show you what the fuck is happening. Boo. All right, let's see. Can I show you that window? Is it gonna let me show you that window? I guess not. That's fucking weird. Normally it shares like the whole fucking program, but for some reason it's not sharing the export image thing here. All right. Anyways, so you type in GIF at the end. So it's going to start off with .png. It almost always defaults to a photo. If you just switch the file to .gif, it's going to give you different options upon the export. It's not like Adobe where you have to like create like a web version of it. All I'm going to do is I'm going to click as animation. If I don't click as animation on the export, it's not going to run through the frames. All right. So here it says 100 milliseconds. I don't want that. I want 30 milliseconds because as you can see on the right here, each frame says 30 milliseconds. So I want the delay between frames where quote unquote unspecified to match all the other frames, which is 30 milliseconds. So I'm going to go ahead, export that, get that as in there. I try not to change too much. I try not to fuck with too much shit. Just made a GIF for the first time with GIMP a couple days ago. How did you tell it how long for each frame? I thought you had to name each layer, including the milliseconds. You do. You do have to do that. When you go to export it, there's an option where it says where unspecified, how long do you want the frames to last? So if you don't want to specify the frames, how long they last, you can just on the export, you can say, hey, if I unspecified everything. Oh, I already answered your question. Excellent. Woohoo. All right. So let's go ahead. Let's see this bad boy here. Let's see this bad boy here. So we went to export it. Did I not finish the export? I could have sworn I finished the export. Where'd it go? Where do we go now? Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm super nuts. Did it like redo the Zong template? Export image. It better not have redone the Zong template. I would be mad. Oh, never mind. So here we go. So fortunately, it did not rewrite my image. So that's why it's showing up. It's really funny. It's actually showing up as the separated thing here. And you'll see it here in a moment. There we go. All right. So it is showing that. So I'll go ahead and show that off, which is why you can't, the base frame, the starting frame has to be the whole picture. And you'll see here in a moment. So this will disappear. This image will disappear for, as you guessed, 30 milliseconds. All right. And did you see how like all of the bubbles like appeared, like all of those appeared kind of sequentially? That's because each one of those is a different layer. So it's trying to run through each one and add it as a layer. We can't have that. That's not going to work for us. So this is one of the things that sucks. And so if you want to be super cautious, right? So say that like I want to make sure that, say that I edit this, right? And it turns out that the text is wrong. I need to edit the text. So one of the ways to do it is I'm going to go to save as, right? And I'm going to put in Diamond Zong first edition, and then I'm going to put in parentheses incomplete. All right. That's going to let me know that I haven't merged this down. I could type in unmerged if I wanted to. That way that that way I know that it hasn't been merged yet. However you need to name the file to know that this is what it means. All right, so we're going to go back to this right here. So we already have this, right? So we already saved it. We have our separate file. All right. And I mean, do we have our separate file? Where the fuck did that go? I should have Diamond Zong first edition showing file. Save as. Diamond Zong first edition. There it is. The XCF should be showing up. Oh, it's going to documents for some reason. That should not be a thing. What the hell? That's super weird. All right, there we go. Boom. So go to, yeah, that was really weird. I've never had it save in documents before. Always important to see where your file is saving to. All right, but now I have the incomplete setup, right? So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to merge these down. That's this little fella right here. Merge this layer with the first visible layer below it. All right, Shift, merge the layers group into a normal layer. Control, merge all visible layers into one layer. So it goes ahead and Shift Control, merge all visible layers with last used values. So you can go ahead and do different kinds of merges here. I don't need all that. All right, I don't want to like. So I could technically Shift and get rid of this and get rid of all the things there. I don't want to do that. If I wanted to, I could Shift, I could get rid of that, and then I could just do these ones here, right? Just go ahead and make all those visible. And now I could merge that with the, if you see, hover over, if I hit Control, merge all visible layers. So if I want to, I can hit Control, boom, and then it'll merge all the visible layers. Bam. All right, so now those are all one, okay? And I can just hit Shift again. Boom, you can see all the different layers again. So, or you can just click merge down over and over again. But this is how you get shit to move, is you shift click things, all right? So if I want to move all of the image files at once, here, shift click. Get rid of my base card, all right? I take this, and then I move all of those there. It went ahead and, of course, did that one because it's a pain in my fucking ass. Because I'm trying to show something, and it's like, clearly I need to fuck with shit. All right? Did it just move the one? You're not doing a very good job of showing my point here. That's the whole point of this, is that if you link them together, they should all move as one. Somehow it's moving. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it's moving that one because it's on there. Okay. But yeah, all of these, there we go. Nope, it's not moving all of them. So I guess just GIMP sucks sometimes. This is actually how I moved all of these here. Let's see if it does it with this one. All right. There you go. See? It's moving all of them. That's what it's supposed to do. That's when you click that chain there on the shift click. So sometimes you have to literally just keep restarting shit, dude. It's really fucking annoying, but it is the truth. Sometimes shit is just fucking not working right, which is why I thought it was a GIMP issue when I realized that these photos were like coming in all wonky in different sizes. I was like, I've never experienced this before. So, welcome to Windows, right? He says on the Weed Monster, I made a GIF for the first time with GIMP a couple days ago. How did you tell it for how long for each frame? Oh, wait, never mind. Already answered. Woohoo! All right, so here we go, though. So this is all good, right? These are all good. We have our frames merged and stuff like that. All of these are lined up properly. We go up the window here. Woohoo! We're going to go back down just to make sure. But as you can see, no movement in those barriers. That's what I want to see. I want to make sure that nothing is fucking moving. When things work properly, this is actually not that long of a process. It's just I've run into so many random bullshit issues that they do tend to be annoying as fuck. Let's see here. So that's fine. Everything's in the frame. So let's go ahead and let's export this guy. Export as. Let's go ahead and export it as Diamond Zong First Edition. That's it. Diamond Zong First Edition. Exported as a GIF. I've already done one of these, so it's going to automatically have as animation already picked. It's already at 30 milliseconds for the delay. That's what I need. And all of mine are specified, but if they're not specified and you know how long you want each frame to be, that's all you got to do. You don't have to specify. You can if you want to. It's usually good to do that because, as we can see, when GIMP is given multiple commands and stuff like that, it will often just not. It'll be like, what do you want me to do? It'll just be very, very stupid. All right. So here we go. And there we go. So this is the perfected Diamond Song. Not the perfected. Perfected cards are going to be different. They're not perfected because we run out of colors. That's something that's been known with the legendary cards for quite some time. Some of the legendary cards, well, all of the legendary cards are very similar to this one where the coloring just blocks up because it's like, I can't handle it. And so there you go. As you can see, there's the thing going on. It's making things look nice. It's going ahead and doing all of the effect and things like that. It's funny, though, because this is like slightly warped in the background. So that should normally dissipate with things. So I'm going to go back and, make sure that the frames that I have on there aren't out of the way, which is, again, that's part of the reason that I saved the other one as incomplete. This one I'm going to save as, and I'm going to go ahead and just remove that incomplete. All right. I'm going to go ahead and do Diamond Song. It has the text in there. That incomplete lets me know that this should be a completed card. Us talking about it, there is a little bit of that image wonkiness to it. So may have to go in and see if anything is somehow off. It did not look like it was off at all. So that may just be in there. There's also some different options I can try because maybe there's some sort of filter that got put on this that created that. That could be in the original image editor. When I removed it, they may have automatically put a filter on it. That might have fucked shit up. So I have to go in and remove that filter. All sorts of fun stuff. All sorts of fun stuff that you can prepare yourself mentally for. And you guys have seen this before, but we'll go ahead and show that off. The only place where trying the same thing over and over but expecting different results isn't insanity. Yeah, no, exactly. it's oh man, it is a pain in the ass. I will tell you what, man. There are plenty of times where I'm just like, what in the fuck is going on? Like, why is this not cooperating with me the same way? It's very annoying. But we live with it. Adobe Image Editor has its own nuances that are super duper fucking annoying. Like I said, like making a GIF on there doesn't even make sense. It's like the options you have to select for it, you would never know unless you went and looked it up or had been taught it. It's like you're like, save as internet something or other. And I was just like, what the fuck is going on? But that didn't really solve our issue quite like I originally wanted it to. So I just kind of decided to go with GIMP. I may end up going back on my shit and just going back to Adobe and just redoing all of these in Adobe because like we saw earlier, it's having some weird effects on there on the colors and things like that. So and it's always crazy to me that it can't, like, if it can handle the file like this, I'm like, well, why can't it handle, downloading it? But there must just be something different when you're going ahead and creating it into an actual file as opposed to it being loaded in here, because there are like, you can see an animation in here. And when I watch the animation in here, it will show this card perfect. It will show it like nothing's wrong. And then you go to download it, and I'm hitting some sort of color limit, the 256 color limit. And it's like, nope, no, I have to go ahead and delete similar colors. And we'll just go ahead and just remove similar colors, make them all the same fucking color, which is where you get those giant blockiness on there, which there are plugins and shit like that can be workarounds for it. But I want to get the game done. So I'm just creating these cards, and the perfected cards will probably end up looking different. They'll probably end up going through many of those plugins and stuff like that. But I want to have shit that we can fucking play. I'm just sick of fucking trying to figure out everything to make things just right and perfect and all that other shit. Like, I would rather us be able to play the game, which is why I'm powering through these cards and just getting all this bullshit done. That being said, I don't want to look like total fucking trash. So there has to be some fucking balance. But no, yeah, that's the cards and stuff like that. We got PD Planet, all of the different Fate of Monsuda types that we have completed. I was trying to get all their legendaries and secret rares done. Then I was just going to go ahead and finish up the last couple types and stuff. this upcoming week. I wanted to kind of be like, surprise, all of the cards are done for episode 100, which I still think I can get that done. It's just sometimes these things are annoying as fuck, and sometimes they go super smooth, and sometimes they are, as I said, annoying as fuck. This has been one of the annoying as fuck. I always know the animations that, since I did the first animation and I had no idea how to move all these things as one singular unit and had to do like 180 frames one by one because I didn't know any better. Like I knew that these were always going to be a pain in the ass, no matter what process or method I figured out for them to get it done in the actual thing. It's going to fuck up something on the fucking download. It's going to fuck up something when I try to fucking resize it. It's going to fuck up all sorts of shit. That's just something I've accepted with these, and that, you know, I'm going to have to learn more tricks and more tools in order to prevent it from doing that. But like I said, we gotta get some shit prepared. We got to get some shit finished up. And while we do this, let me go ahead and open up a grubfish. Let's go ahead and open up a grubfish. But yeah, just always trying to get fucking work done. Always trying to get some shit squared away, taken care of week after week. You know what I mean? Like, in my opinion, you just can't let shit just, you know, oh, shit's hard, so I don't want to do it, or I don't want to learn it. And it's like, well, then why the fuck did you say you were going to make a game? You know what I mean? There's so many people like, we ran out of money. Okay, we'll pick up a book and learn, motherfucker. Running out of money is not an excuse. It's a piss fucking poor one. You think that people are gonna like bend over backwards and do leap for joy? They ran out of money, everyone. It's not a rug pull. Like, no. Like, I don't know. Didn't like Taco Racers pull some shit like that where they're like, we ran out of money? And it's like, I don't know. Why the fuck did you start something that, you know, you weren't gonna finish if you ran out of money? You know what I mean? That's why projects where I see a passionate creator who's going to get the job done no matter what, I don't care if I've got to wait 5 years for it. You know what I mean? I'm buying shit and I'm holding on to it. And whenever they get shit done, they get shit done. You know what I mean? But I know that they're not going to leave that project behind because it's something that they're passionate for and they fucking live for. Like, you know, when Captain DJ's artist was being weird and couldn't get his shit from him and stuff like that, like, I'm not going to sit there and go, well, Captain DJ's just going to quit. Like, no, he fucking always tries to make sure that shit gets done. And, you know, I like that shit. I think that shit's fucking cool. I think that people should always be pulling shit like that. And a lot of cool stuff has come from that project. A lot of cool stuff that a lot of streamers use on their fucking streams now. We may end up using their shit on their streams. And if, you know, he hadn't gotten support early on from a bunch of cool people that really like the stream, then, you know, who knows if he would have kept at it. And so I always try to support those that seem passionate and actually want to get shit fucking done, as opposed to someone who comes in and is like, well, look at all this fancy shit we've got done. Clearly we paid money for this AI generated art and things like that. And nothing's wrong with that, even though we used the minimum amount of cost for absolutely everything. And now we want, you know, $1 million in sales in order to complete the game that we've just made images for. And it's like, that to me is fucking insane. Number one, you don't need $1 million to build a game. Like, you can make a super sick game for $1 million. Those who are doing great things, absolutely. You know what I mean? It's funny because, like, I know that like Avalon has gotten shit on several times, and that's, again, a group of people who are not used to blockchain. I don't think they originally planned for their game to be blockchain, and they've actually, you know, integrated some things. You actually do log in and you can play based off of the NFT that you have. You can earn more NFTs to get your character once it goes live and stuff like that. And you know, but we're more willing to give a clicker and shit like that. Right. You either learn to do it yourself or you spend the money. And if you're not going to spend the money, then you have to learn how to do it your fucking self. You don't just fucking stop. You don't just, I didn't know how to fucking use GIMP when I fucking started this. I've never fucking used a photo editor up until this point. You know what I mean? I did all the pixel art in a pixel art studio. Like, I wasn't like sitting there and going and editing different things and adding in colors and shit afterwards. Like, it was just fucking, that was it. Other than the animations, which I had to run through multiple programs in order to get how they looked. So it's just like, you just learn shit. Seems and grab your strap. Exactly. Like it's I don't you're staying up too. Right. It's just well, thank you. Thank you very much for saying that. We appreciate you, Sensei. I appreciate you guys stopping in, coming in, saying hello, seeing what's up. Because I know that there are people that actually give a fuck about the project and want to see shit fucking happen. And like that's the shit that always like motivates me to get shit done. Other than just the want to prove people wrong. There's been plenty of people who have talked shit about this project, which has can I type in a swear word? Fucking legendary. Yeah. I can't. I can swear. I can swear in our thing here. All right, sweet. Let's go to Grubfish Royale. Let's start sharing that. Oh man, it's been a pain in the ass, but fucking legendary! Exclamation! Fucking legendary to get out in the first giveaway. You know, for you guys showing up here, let's do a Series 5 promo pack for the winner of this giveaway. Series 5 promo pack for the giveaway winner here today. Start off hot. Start off with something heavy. We got 17 people here. Fucking legendary. Yes. Oh, dude, I tell you what, man. I tell you what. Let's get one of these cards done. Let's get one of these cards done. The Grubfish is open. You can enter. Let's get PD Planet done. All right, PD Planet. That card's been pissing me the fuck off all day. PD Planet is the one I've been fucking sitting and staring at and just being like, the fuck is wrong with you? And then I found all the individual frames and was trying to remove each incorrect one. And then sometimes there was like 12 frames in a row that were fucking wrong. And it's like, well, what the fuck am I supposed to do with that? Because like, it's one thing if it's 1 30-millisecond frame that's not in there. No one's going to fucking notice that. 12 30-second milliframes in a fucking row? That's pretty fucking noticeable. Do I just fucking get rid of half of the GIF? Like, what do I do at that point? That's what I was trying to figure out. And then I was like, well, what if I just fucking downloaded it on a different website? And maybe that's the fucking issue. And of course it was. Of course it was. And even then, because that's, and I'll show you guys the one that I used. It's the one that I like. Redketchup.io. Redketchup.io. I like using this one. I already think I know what it is. There is a filter, magic kernel. I don't know if I can turn that off or not. Fill mode stretch. I may just do center on that one. Nearest neighbor. The nearest neighbor may actually be one that fucking nearest neighbor sounds like one that colors that are similar. It's going to go ahead and merge those together just to save on, you know, different colors and stuff like that. So I may not use that one. I'd have to look up what it actually is, but this guy is quite excellent for resizing images. So if you've never resized GIFs before, this is a pretty good one. It'll go ahead and show you the scale percentage. You don't ever want to really scale up. You usually want to scale down. Scaling up too much can create blurs and stuff like that. I've gone up because we kind of decided that these were first edition and these aren't necessarily going to be the perfected cards. I originally thought they were going to be the perfect cards, but so I've actually gone up a little bit. So the image is actually going to be very slightly blurred to a degree. So when the perfected cards come out, there will be a slight difference in the image and the quality, which I do want. If they're going to be perfected cards, I want them to look crisper and cleaner than the cards that came before them. So if you're ever doing anything like what I've done with misprints, with all that other shit, always make sure that you're planning ahead to like actually fulfill that. You know what I mean? Otherwise, they're just words that you put in front of a card, and what the fuck's really the difference? But yeah, that's a good one to do there. Redketchup.io, GIF resizer. If anyone has one that they believe is better, this one, like I said, it doesn't fuck up the frames. I have 180 frames. They're all the same size. It doesn't fuck up the image too much. It doesn't usually fuck up the color too much. That Diamond Song has a little fucked up color on there, which I think is that magic kernel filter, which I want to turn off. but and maybe try the center as opposed to the stretch, just to make sure that it's not stretching things. But yeah, no, that's exactly what I want to do. So let's go ahead. Let's get that gamepad. The fuck gamepad are you trying to register? I want a gamepad. All right. So here we go. Let's go to not Teddy Trainster. Why is Teddy Trainster highlighted as green? It shouldn't be. All right, whatever. Fuck it. I don't care anymore. All right, PD Planet, Spoiled High, Supernova. There we go. So we got that going. And of course, this one I did not create the base to. All right, so I did not create the base image, which is hilarious in my opinion. If I wanted to, I could go back to the old one and just eliminate the original base and just kind of start on the second frame and just use that as the original one. I don't want to do that. I would rather just start from scratch. And we're showing you guys kind of how the sausage is made. Let's go ahead and undo all of these. Go ahead and get rid of those. I don't want to link all of them together anymore. We have the text. We have that copied. What are the values again? I believe it's 10008 for PD Planet. Should be 10308. That's right. I gave him a little bit of attack. I thought that would make sense to give him a little bit of attack, especially with an 8 cost. Do a little damage, and it doesn't really matter anyways whether he has damage or not, just because, well, he's going to explode and take out the entire field anyways. So it doesn't necessarily matter, but it would be nice to be able to get a couple kills with him before he goes out. Your opponent will likely be avoiding PD Planet. The only thing that would really beat that ability is if you had something that's removal that doesn't actually initiate a battle phase, because Spoiled High has to happen after a battle phase takes place. So if you go ahead and you eliminate something with a Spoiled High ability with a removal card, because otherwise certain things will just be too OP. There's kind of got to be a counter to everything, which is kind of how I've been building this game. Is every time I create an ability, I'm already trying to think of the other ability that would kind of thwart that ability. And so on and so forth. Because you don't really need to make a counter to a counter, because really the only benefit of the counter is that it counters something that's already strong. So it really should only be effective against that thing that it's countering. If it's super effective against everything, then that's the new thing that I need to nerf or figure out. You know what I mean? That's the balancing act and how it works. All right. So let's see here. I always keep my faded numbers tab open, because I'm always dropping these in, and I do have a little a file that does say faded numbers on there. I have a little folder, if you will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 10 pixels every time I move this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So that just went down a whole block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want it to be in the middle. Why? Because there's a block up here, block. So 2 blocks. So 2.5 blocks from the top, 2.5 blocks from the bottom. That's my center. So I know that. That's why I made sure that I sized everything so that it fits exactly the way that I want it to, which is a pain in the ass. I will not lie, but it will make you much happier that you did it when you're going in and you're doing shit. So make sure that you go and you resize stuff, because otherwise you're going to have to resize in the app 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And resizing in GIMP is atrocious. It looks fucking awful. Its dimensions change after you resize it. It's not fucking good. I don't recommend it. GIMP is not the place to resize images. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a lot of cool things it can do. Resizing images, not a fucking one of them. And again, it's funny. You can see the pixelation inside the pixel, because it's currently showing the last frame of the animation, which is pretty damn funny. Let's see here. Hi, baby. Are you up? My girlfriend forgets that I stream every Friday. She's as bad as some of the people who are like, wait, there's a stream today? Been doing it 99 weeks. It's even my old girlfriend's like, what? I am doing the stream right now. She wants to make sure that I'm up and awake and doing shit and stuff like that. She wants to make sure I'm up and awake and doing stuff. Say counter one more fucking time. I fucking dare you. Counter, counter, and another counter. I said it 3 more times for you. Counter a counter. Blue Mint Blitz Tournament starting in 15 minutes. Legendary. Okay, I will not be playing in that. I use GIMP all the time to resize images. Didn't realize I could do better with another app. I don't like to resize it for my specific purposes. If you just want to resize something just to make it smaller or bigger, it's not that big of a deal. But I've noticed that when I tried to resize images in there, when I would go to resize another image, it would change the previous resized image. And so like I had to like keep trying to balance them out as I would change them and stuff. And if you're not trying to line things up exactly, it really doesn't fucking matter. But if you're trying to make sure that every single number is the same size, every single, because you can type in dimensions, but shortly after you do that, when you move it and do things like that, it changes the dimensions I've seen. And it's only by a few pixels. It never changes it by a fuck ton, like in terms of the size, but it always fucks with it a few pixels up or down, left or right. And I'm like, why? Why are you fucking with my shit a little bit? Because I definitely need them to be square. All of my shit is square, 60 by 60, other than the actual card itself. That's 530 by 980. The original file is 53 by 98. And then that's why, my image files are 430 by 430 for the cards that go in there, because there's 50 pixels worth on each side, left and right. So in the middle, if there's 100 total between, those two sides, and I want to get the thing in the center, it's got to be 530 minus 100, which is 430, which is why it fits exactly perfectly in that slot every time. Which was not happening with me when I was resizing the images. It'd always be off on the left, the right, the top, the bottom. And whenever I'd go back and check the dimensions, it would have changed a little bit. And I was like, why? But no, yeah, once I figured out the right dimensions, I just went ahead and made all those. And it made my life much easier because now I just upload and move it into position and it's in the same spot every time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, not mandatory that you do that. You can resize it, but if you're trying to go for super hardcore precision, I don't recommend it based off of what I've seen the app can do. Now, maybe that was just GIMP doing GIMP things, and it was like, oh, we're gonna fuck up. But it was like every card I was doing that. Okay, so here's a fun fact, right? So PD Planet is moved out of position for some reason. I don't know why he's moved out of position, but he has moved out of position. So let's move that. Let's move you. Here we go. Oh, all right. Well, let's get all of this out of there. All right. So here we go. Let's move this image right here, right? That's what we want to do. Oh, there we go. That's what we want to do. All right. So we moved all of the images over to the right. I had apparently moved them off, but as you can see, they're all working because for whatever reason, this works on this one, but not that other one I was doing. All right, which we will take, right? We'll take that all fucking day. All right, so let's go ahead and open this on up here. Boop, boop. Create our little text box, a little text bubble, if you will. All right, so here we go. All of those different wonderful things. Let's bump that down to 36. Move that, get this kind of in the right area. I want to go ahead and do underline and italicize there. And then we'll do an underline there. And then this we're going to resize to 28. Normally, I would go ahead and put the space of 18 there, but I don't want to do that yet because I have a pretty long title. And I want to make sure that everything fits just right. Oh, thank you for trying to do that. I don't know why you did it, but there we go. See ya. Super black. Boom. All right. So see, already issue right off the bat, right? That's too big. Let's see. 32, not going to work. 30. How about that? So 30 works. All right. I always want to be 8 less. So I'll jump this down to 22. Boom. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and click that. And then I'm going to go ahead and put my 18 space there. All right. Spoiled high, supernova. If I can fit it all in one line, I'd like to do that. if it's just going to look super fucking weird if I try to do that, then I just kind of bite the bullet and just make it a regular thing. But if I can make it all one size, I like to do that. So this is looking nice, right? This looks exactly how I want it to look. We know that this inside is going to fucking morph and change as we export it. Nothing that we can do about that without a better, something that actually is a plugin that we could use. That's probably going to have to be on Adobe, to be honest, Photoshop, mostly because I'm sure people have made shit for GIMP, but, it's kind of the shittier version of Photoshop. It's the free shitty version of Photoshop, which is funny because I have tried to, no, I don't want .png, I want .gif. It's the same as all the other times there. All right, so let's export it as animation, loop forever, 30 milliseconds. Just want to make sure those things are all in there, that you've selected all of them. Otherwise, you will create a headache for yourself. I guess it's still exporting right now. You made out with your sister! Here's a fun fact. I love that fucking line. That's the best line of that whole fucking movie. Here's a fun fact. Oh, fuckers. Damn it. I didn't fucking merge my shit down. See? So let's fucking merge all this shit down here. There we go. It's all merged down now. Frame 1. All right. Let's go to save as. Oh, shit. Hold on. We didn't follow our own rule. All right. Now I remember why it wasn't like that. Boom. All right. So file. Save as. PD Planet First Edition. Let's go ahead and save that one as incomplete. Boom. Just in case I need to go back and edit anything. If I need to edit the text, if I need to do any of that shit. Which this does take up, unfortunately, quite a bit of space whenever I do that. I don't like that, but I would rather have this shit ready to edit than not. You know what I mean? Because I think some of those ones that I previously did, I don't think I have, for those ones, I don't think I have the specific no number cards and stuff like that. I won't be able to go ahead and just like put that in there. It's okay though, because I can open it up and I can go ahead and layer on top of that first image. I can layer a blank card on there, and that'll get rid of the text and all the numbers and things like that. And I'll have to redo the text, but because I'll need the base card with no numbers on it for the game itself, because the values are going to change every time it gets attacked, anytime it gets health added or attack added to it, or armor, any of that shit. Any value changes, you're going to have to go ahead and do that. And that's going to be, something that I got to just take care of and just get done. It may be annoying, but again, that's what we're fucking here for. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's save as. All right, I hit and save as so I can change the file name. All right, so if I just hit save, it's going to save under the same name. And it's going to undo the incomplete that I had there. PD Planet First Edition XCF. Yes, I do want to replace that. That was the broken, busted one. All right, and so now I'm going to go ahead and export it. File, let's go to export as PD Planet First Edition GIF. We have that prepared. It's going into the download section. So it should pop up here in just a moment once it's finished as animation. 30 milliseconds. All that shit is properly populated. And again, this should export the image for us. And guys, you can use this for anything. You can use this for a stream. You can use this for, a project. You could use this for a presentation. This is kind of, part of the reason I'm doing this is so that you have this in your toolbox. Like I've had to spend all my time learning it for the game and stuff like that, but it might be a little bit easier if you actually see it getting done. For me, I had to just learn off of reading shit and watching other people do shit. So this is kind of why I do this, is so that other people can see the shit that I do. And we're going to go ahead and start our next, not really our next, but we're going to go ahead and start. So this one came out fucking crispy. This one came out without any issues on that magic filter. You can see a slight discoloration, but that may just be part of the animation, honestly, now that I think about it. That diamond zone, we may not really be able to change that because that color wonkiness might actually be from the animation itself, because some of the animations do kind of wonk up some of the colors. But no, yeah, this one came out looking pretty good. I do like this one a little bit cleaner than the other one. And again, this is kind of why sometimes I'll do both. Like sometimes I'll do one in GIMP and I'll do one in Adobe and see which one I like better. So the clunkiness happened. It's going to happen in each and every one of them. We've already gotten used to that at this point. I've admitted defeat on that. But as you can see, you know, some slight color discoloration up here in this little area right here and stuff like that. But again, that has to do with a moving animation being on top of it. So it's not really altogether unnecessary because like you see that big wonky ones flying around. There's all these dots flying around and stuff like that. That's going to create that discoloration there. That's just kind of the sacrifice you make when you put an animation and stuff like that, animation filter over an image, which is what these are. That is how this works. But yeah, no, PD Planet looking much nicer. Here's a fun fact. But yeah, no, that's it. That is it for that. Let's go ahead and present the Grubfish. And we have 25 contestants. I'm going to go ahead and give you a minute to get on in there to win there. And I'm going to go ahead and try and start finishing one of these other cards while I give you that minute or two to get on in there. I'm going to get the King's on there. I just want to leave it up on the board so people actually know it exists. They can type in the word if they haven't figured out why everyone else is typing not the regular exclamation play. All right. Doing the King's on. Super easy ability here. King's Oath, health +5 for Zong's, armor +2. That's fucking absurd. He's got a 9 Tetracell cost for obvious reasons. He's only got 1 attack, 10 health, 3 armor. Which again, once he goes on, once he goes on, he's the Zong, so he's gonna get his own health benefit. So he's gonna have 15 health and 5 armor, realistically. Still only 1 attack though. So really just someone that's meant to beef up your other cards, beef up your other attackers, make them stronger and things like that. That's what tank cards are for. That's what support cards are for. And again, those legendaries tend to almost lean towards the hybrid Monsuda class. That will be coming out much, much later. We got to get the whole game running and stuff like that before we step into Professor Bongsley's lab. But no, yeah, that's kind of why you want those legendary cards, is they're the closest things to the hybrid Monsuda cards. And once the hybrid Monsuda cards come out, you'll kind of see much more potent abilities that lead into 2 separate classes, like a very hefty support as well as a very hefty tank, so on and so forth. But yeah, man. There, I finally figured it out. Yeah, I'm in there to win there. Absolutely. Got to get in there to win there. Get on in there to win there. Okay, so 10, 1. So wait, 10, 3, 1, 9. 10, 3, 1, 9. So let's go ahead and just do those numbers real quick. Woo! Yeah, I'm a crazy dude. I do shit like this all the time. I've actually had some people, Mark Clark actually pushed for me to do like artwork and stuff on the stream. Said it would be cool to be able to see that. And I was like, it probably would be, you know. Not just cool from the aspect of like, oh, look, he's making something, but also from the aspect of like, oh, look, he actually is fucking building shit. A lot more comforting when you can see someone is actively working. You can see that they actually somewhat know about the shit that they're making and the programs that they're using. Keyword somewhat. We're not all the way there yet, but hot diggity dog if we aren't learning and we aren't trying. You know what I mean? Dude, I fucking cut my hair and like I've become apparently like sexy again. I love it. I love that. That's like one thing that like my coworkers thought I was like oh, you just seem like such a cuddly guy. You just seem like such a fun fellow and stuff like that. And it's like, I've never been like referred to as fucking cuddly before. I was like, a bitch, I will fuck someone up. You don't understand. I'm a badass, damn it. And like people just, don't believe you. And now I get my hair cut and people are like, oh, you do kind of look like a badass. It's like, that makes no fucking sense. I was still gigantic before I got the haircut. Now I just don't have my long Jesus locks. How dare you? How dare you? All right, we're actually almost done with this guy. So I'm going to go ahead and switch back. And when I come back, we're just going to start. All right? We're just going to start this shit. Everyone's had enough time. Everyone's had enough time to get in, but I'm almost done with this guy. We're almost done with this card. Boom. Always making sure it goes to that edge, that border. As you can see, oh, wait, no. I really got to zoom in on these fucking red cards. It's kind of hard for me to tell which one is like the darkest bordered one. Because again, I am kind of anal about getting, like, I want to get the shit fucking perfected that I can get perfected. You know what I mean? I want to get the shit fucking lined up as clean as possible. I want to fucking have just like bullshit. All right, 36. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Boom. I like to do that and enter because then I can just triple click. Goes and redoes it for me. Nope, not 328. Just 28 there. Just good old 28. Do the underline. There's no way that this isn't gonna fit size-wise here. So we're just gonna go ahead and do the underline as well as the spacing early. And there you go. Let's go ahead and do file. Let's do save as. And again, King Zong, first edition, incomplete. Save that one. All right, let's go files. Oh, nope. I got to merge down. We got to merge down now. Boop, 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 boop. All right, and then let's do file, save as, and we're going to remove that incomplete. So it saves as a separate file. That way we can go back and edit very easily if need be. Hit the save button there. All right, we got that going there. Now let's go to export as. All right, everything appears to be lined up. Everything appears to be looking good. King Zong, first edition. Exported as that GIF. It's going to pop up. GIF comment. It just says created with GIMP. As animation, loop forever. So I could go ahead and write a GIF comment if I wanted to. I could be like, rubber baby rubber baby bumper buggies. There we go. Rubber baby bumper buggies. I could say whatever the fuck I want to in there. Sick, not paying attention. No! There we go. Just in time. Hope you're feeling better. I'm not sick and I got it wrong too. There you go. You had no excuse. Las Vegas Ape, did you rate us? Oh, goodness. We just got rated by Las Vegas Ape. Well, you guys came in at the perfect time. Go ahead and get started here. Go ahead and get on in there to win there. Exclamation fucking legendary. Tomb Raid! It's that Vegas Raid! Now, you know that this is our ghetto channel. So we gotta do the .tv/Las Vegas Ape. Everyone go get on in there to follow. Exclamation fucking legendary. Get your wallet in there as well. The wallet address kind of makes things simpler if you win. We're doing a Series 5 promo pack to start with, and then we're just going to kind of fire off some giveaways after this because I have been talking for a little bit here. Let's see here. We got Boost Zong lined up. PD Planet is done. King Zong is done. Diamond Zong is done. So we only have one more that we have to do. So I may actually finish that one while we wait for people to get into the next giveaway. But let's go ahead and look. We have the King Zong one here. Let's go ahead and take a peek at it. Did it come out okay? That is hilarious. This one apparently had just way too many colors. This one is super blocky. I have not seen one this blocky yet. But that's part of the reason that I may do some of these in Adobe is because, like, it's one thing when it's a little blocky. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors. We only have 5 colors left. And to be fair, King Zong has a pretty extensive animation. So that's kind of why that it runs into such a big issue. It's kind of why it runs into such a big issue. Here we go. Go to the window. Go to the image. Share. And there it is. So that's what I'm talking about. Like, it ran out of colors. It just didn't have enough colors. Couldn't fucking do it. Couldn't fucking make it. And there we go. But yeah, no, not looking shabby at all. Animation is there. The words are there. Numbers are all lined up properly. Everything is in there to win there. Woohoo! All right, yeah, but that's it. That is it. That's the King Song in there. Let's go ahead and present. Share screen. Share screen. Let's go to Grubfish Royale. We're gonna go ahead and get things started here. We got 47 contestants out of nowhere. 47 contestants out of nowhere. Hot diggity dog. All right, let's go ahead and get this Series 5 promo pack underway. Don't worry, we're gonna get another giveaway going right after this one. Another giveaway going right after this one. Rigged. Hasn't even started yet. It's already rigged. How do we do it? We bake the rigged right into it. Every Faded Monsuda stream comes with a pre-built rigged option. Got those little faded Sensei stars flying through there. Little faded Monsuda. Oh man, a roller! Wow, I haven't seen the roller come through in a while. That's a dick move there, Grubfish. That is a dick move. Like the one time you didn't want to be on that bottom half there. That wiped out a good majority of the competition. There we go. And then let's go ahead and move on over to Boost Song really quick here. After that. $50510. There we go. Oh, you guys are going at it right now. Is that attack is at 0? So that has 5 armor, actually. Nice. All righty then. There you go. Up to 43 viewers. Holy hot dog. Buzz King! Congratulations. Let's go to Twitch giveaways. Sensei. Wait, left action house faded Monsuda. Friday mornings. Boom. There we go. Get that in there. Get you in there. There. Boom, boom. Share this tab instead. Let's go ahead and move that on out. Oh, wait. No, I had the right one. Damn it. I had the right one. Gosh dang it. There we go. Series 5 promo pack. Congratulations. Hopefully you get some awesome staking power out of that one. That'll be a good one to win there. Success. Share this tab instead. Let's hit play again. Hop on in there. Get in there to win there. I'm going to go ahead and finish off this last final card here. Go ahead and finish off this last final card, this last legendary, and this will complete all of the types that I've done up to so far. After this, there's like 50. I think there's less than 50 cards now. There's about 50 cards. 50 cards is going to be about what's left. I'm going to try and get all those done, and then that way for episode 100, we're done with all the playable cards. I think that would be pretty cool. I think that's pretty possible. Like I said, busy week. We do have Nova Pangea coming on the Sensei Bullrog stream on Wednesday. That's going to be pretty crazy. Maybe Left House wants to come back with a show like that. Maybe that'd be a pretty good show to come back and have Nova Pangea on. All righty. So there we are. We're doing our thing here. So I need 5. He's got 5 health. He's got 5 armor. He's got 0 attack, and he's a 10 cost. Because attack is kind of OP. For those of you who have not caught on to that, a lot of cards that have lots of health, they don't have a lot of attack. So having extra attack, especially 5 extra attack, is kind of fucking insane. In addition to 5 health. That's just, again, a really powerful card. And it looks like he has 0 attack here. Remember, he's going to get +5 attack the moment he's laid on the field. So not really 0 attack. But again, I just want to emphasize that because I know that there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know there's gonna be someone that doesn't know that or doesn't hear that, and they're like, "Well, I didn't think that card was very good because I read the ability and it only has 0 attack." And then they're not going to take into account that it gives itself 5 attack and 5 health, in addition to all of the other Zong types it has. The Zong types that are on the field. So that's kind of, again, super important to think about and to know. Very potent card, very powerful. It will be able to do a lot of damage. Alrighty, so let's go ahead. Boom. Let's go here. Let's create that text. For those of you who saw, we had to resize some images. Ran into some issues with a new image resizer that I had used, and it's funny because I use it in bulk for the regular cards, the cards with no animations. That's why I use it, is because it's great for if I have 50 files that I want to resize, right? Boom, 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 boom. I can knock them out left and right. It's instantaneous, right? I just put all of them to the 430 by 430 and I'm done. All right. That did not work with the GIFs at fucking all. It fucked up all the GIFs horribly and I couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong all of a sudden. And then, nope, not that. Not that. Damn it. Oh, I should not have hit the undo button. It got rid of the whole fucking text bubble. Boo. Wait a second. Look at that. We just hit the redo button. What am I talking about? I was like, why did I do that? No. Boom. I'm going to hit D there because otherwise it will disappear. And I got to make sure that I copy that. Boom. Super Boosto Zong Aura. All right, so let's go ahead and change all of that to 36. That's the usual title size. I'm going to go ahead and create the explanation, lower it down, drop it by 8 counts there. And then we're going to go ahead, re-highlight this, underline. We're going to go ahead and hit 18 on there. I'm going to go up and I'm going to switch this to Cooper Black. Oh, not what I wanted. So, because that went ahead and created 2 of those. So let's go ahead and do 34 here. All right, what about 32? There we go. That's more like what I want. Super Boosto Zong Aura. So it's at 32. So this is going to need to drop down to 24. Boom. All right, so there we go. At the 18 space, because otherwise it's going to double space it at 18. It looks very spread out and clunky compared to the other ones. But here we go. That's looking good. That's there. All righty. And again, I always like to check the frames, run up, make sure there's no differentiation in size. Look at that. All of our frames. I now do this. I didn't used to do this. I now do it now because that was an issue that I ran into. So now it's something that I do. All right. So there we go. And one of the things, if you're brand new, we have to create the base image out of all of these. So the background image needs to go all the way down there. The first image is always your background image. It kind of stays there. And then the animation happens on top of that. Which is why I have to go down all the way. But I don't want to, once I do that and I come back to this file, I won't be able to undo it. So before I merge it, I do Boot Zong first edition, and I'm going to go ahead and label this as incomplete. All right. And again, that lets me know that I have not finished the merge on that. You can type in anything. You type in unmerged if that's better for your brain, however you like. Not going to do save as again. I'm going to go ahead and merge all these first. And again, I showed you kind of a interesting way to do this here is, so you go ahead and do that. Boom, turn all of them off and then make all of these visible. And then if I hit control and I hit merge down, boom, blammo. There you go. So everything just merged into each other. I didn't have to click merge like 6-7 times. I just merged all that were visible. All All right, just make sure that you turn on all of your shit again afterwards. Otherwise, that will fuck up your GIF. So you got to make sure they're all visible when you go to export, because otherwise it will treat it as it will just not show it. It will just not show it. So file, we have that all there. Boost song. So let's go ahead and save as. Now we're going to go ahead and make this the completed versions. How do I know that? I just remove the word incomplete. All right, and then I'm going to hit save there, and then that's going to create a new file that has that that merged down one on there. And now I can go ahead and export as. And we got Boost Song First Edition GIF. You pretty much start making a GIF just by putting .gif in there, and it will go ahead and do all of the layers as the frames for the GIF. Automatically does that for you. You can determine the delay between each one. Make sure you hit the box that says as animation, otherwise it will not animate. My frames are 30 milliseconds, so I make sure that I put the default for unspecified frames at 30 milliseconds. Yeah, and there you go. There you go. And now it is exporting that file as we speak. It takes a minute. Like I said, there's 180 frames in these animations, so it does take a very long fucking time. That being said, also the 180 frames and whatnot, which this one actually came out looking pretty nice. This one actually came out looking really nice. There must see, and it's funny because the animation must have been much smaller on this one in terms of the colors it used up, because there's actually a little bit more detail inside the actual card itself. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and hop on in here. Let's go ahead and take a peek at it, and then we're going to go ahead and do a couple giveaways here. Oh, nope. Stay in the studio. Just wanted to stop the screen share. All right, let's go to window. Boom, there it is. So there's our thing that once it's left again, it does bunch up those colors because I've exceeded 256. But yeah, there you go. You can get the Boost Song. It's coming down. It's got the nice aura. It's got the shiny. It's got the shiny on there. And that's how you do it. That's how you do it. Let's do a couple first edition packs, 1st and 30th, assuming we have 30 people in there already. Let's go ahead and stop the screen there. Go to present. Go to share screen. Let's go to Grubfish Royale. Grubfish Royale. We got 49 in there to win there. I'm going to start at 10:19. Then we're going to do 2 more giveaways before I head on out of here. So 3 giveaways total. This giveaway and then 2 more after that. I'm starting at 10:19 though. So get on in there. Exclamation fucking legendary. Oh, well then perfect timing. Perfect timing, because you're going to be getting out of here when we're getting out of here. You're going to be getting out of here when we're getting out of here. So you'll get, if you want to stick around, you can get a chance at some of these. Usually whoever wins, I just give them the prize. We're up to 52 viewers. Holy cow. People still coming in from the raid and shit like that. Still coming in from the raid and whatnot. Very nice. I love it. Love to see it. JR since 82. All right, what is it? 19? Yeah, 10:19. Let's get it going. Let's get it rolling. First edition packs, 1st and 30th. General packs next, and then we'll finish off with some first edition packs. The early birds are the one that got in the giveaway for the Series 5. Oh, yes. Oh, very nice. What a beautiful pop just now. That felt excellent. Got it. Holy cow. That Buzz King, remind me I owe you a pack. Absolutely. Gotta remind him. Gotta let him know. You gotta let him know. I think I may cash in my bananas next season. I'm just trying to decide if I want to hold off for 1 more season and then do like 4 seasons worth of the entries. What's going to be hilarious is I'm still going to lose. That would be even crazier. I feel like I'm either going to lose or win everything. Will you pretend you owe me a pack? Will you? Oh shit! Who's going to be first? Who's going to be 30th? Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man! Oh, it's coming down to the wire! Oh, Fluid Shadow! Congratulations! I don't know if you're here, but you won! You won a prize! You've got no wallet ID. For some reason, I felt that coming. Max Potheads, you've got a wallet ID. Hell yeah. Well, in this instance, I do need your wallet in order to give you a prize. Is how this works. That is how this game works. Oh wow, Series 5 packs are now cheaper than first edition joints packs. You guys should definitely snag a Series 5 pack over a first edition if you're looking for THC, because they are right now cheaper than the first edition joints and flower playable card pack. I do love that people like really value these playable cards, even though their staking power is less, which I have screamed from the mountaintops, as well as Mark Clark has screamed from the mountaintops. So we've had moderator admin who's been screaming it. I've been screaming it. We've all been screaming it. Yeah, that's probably my fault. That's probably my fault. You're supposed to be teaching her the basics, and I'm like, let me just talk about super random shit. All right, so I didn't see. I see Wax Potheads was given his character commands. I don't see the other person though that won. So I'm gonna go down to position number 2. We kind of got to go here. Let's go ahead and get OP Influencer rolled on up here. Make sure that boop, boop, boop. I want to make sure that I actually sent that NFT. Inventory, yes, create a new tab for that. It's OP Influencer. OP Influencer is our number 2 winner. You're going to go ahead and get that prize since they didn't. Not only did they not what's it called? Not only did they not respond, but they didn't put their wallet address in, and that makes it very hard to do anything there. Boop. All right, so here we go there. Let's go to transfers. I got a bunch of green tickets. Las Vegas 8. What do I do with those green tickets? Feel free to inform me. I don't know what I think I got them for playing Fortnite. I think that's what I got them for. I should probably pay attention to shit when let's go. Share this tab instead. There you go. Boom. That's gone out. Let's go ahead and get another grubfish going. Play again. All right, we got to try and get 2 more in here. So this is the quick round here. 10:25, I am starting. 10:25, I'm going genuine everything packs, 1st and 30th, and then we'll go ahead and finish with the first edition 1st and 30th giveaway. That'll be it. Yeah, it's a new name for me too. I had never seen that name before. And I don't mind new people coming on in. As a matter of fact, we'd love new people in the wax space. That's what this is all about. We love seeing new people, having new people come on in here. But I can't send a prize if I don't have your wallet. That's just one. That's just kind of one thing that is a fact. Cracks me up. As if you see people putting their wallets after exclamation fucking legendary, it's because I can go ahead and click on your name at the end if you win a prize and just send you some shit. Ooh. All right, so we got to go to Nefty Blocks. .com / what do I C/mad collection / mad. What's happening here? Oh, it's one Mad Carnival. That's why I was like, why is Mad Carnival not showing up in my thing? I've been there before. Is there a golden ape ticket pass? Oh my goodness. Oh my. There you go. Got the golden pass. 6 of 10 have sold it. How about that? Limited ape ticket. 1 free skunky soil sample. So I can blend into that, I suppose. Silver tickets 8 pass. Let's see here. So let's see that one. What do I do with this one? Our friendly ghost is here to remind you to log in first. Okay, I'll log in. What is it? 10:26. So we got to go. We're gonna go first Gen 1 everything packs, 1st and 30th. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, I need a bunch of prize tickets. So I need 75 prize tickets to go ahead and get that bad boy. Let's see here. We got 1 free Skunky Soil Champ. So I need 6 more to get that one. I need 6 more to get that one. Ooh, we got 8 tickets on up in here. Ooh, I could get 4. I got enough tickets for that. It's like the carnival ride. 1 free mystery box. How many is that? So I got 7 for that. So I get a free mystery box right now if I want. I get a free mystery box right now if I want to. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty incredible. Season 2 ape ticket, orange ape ticket. Get 3 assets. Well, I didn't have that. That one's ended anyway. I think that I will originally be. I think I'll be able to blend my season 1s into season 2s. That may have been that ticket though. I may have fucked up and missed that already. I may have fucked up and missed that one already. Chuck E. Cheese atmosphere, very nice, very nice. I love it. I'm gonna go like look up tickets now. Get 68 assets. How much are these tickets selling for? Damn, bro, there's only 1 ticket on right now, and it's 5 wax. That's crazy. Anti-Killer coming in. Anti-Killer coming in for that Gen 1 everything pack. Love to see it. Long-time supporter of the collection. We always love when long-time supporters win. Love when new people win. Long-time supporters. I love when anyone wins. I love when everyone wins. Let's go! Gen 1! Boom, there it is. All right, 7,200, 71. That's funny. I have like 1 of each one left. 7,200, there we go. And who was our last place winner? Farminius! Farminius, congratulations. You're getting a wheel spin. You're getting a Gen 1 everything pack as well. Now, this one's just flat out boom. That's the way it is. That's just the way it is. That's what I'm about, sir. 29.98. There are still gold cards in there. Let's go ahead and actually see. Go to Faded Monsuda, recent searches. So here we go. Let's actually go ahead and see on over there. What is that? I have the little thing, but I'm a legacy. Thought it was funny. Yeah, they were gonna make like everyone fucking redo all of their shit to get whitelisted, and it's like, what's funny is like they already have all the information. Like I already actually re-verified and had to send in all my shit. I've already done it twice, and like I just don't feel like sending Atomic Hub my shit a fucking 3rd time. Fucking eat a dick, man. Like I've already done that shit. Already done that shit. All right, let's go to categories. Let's go to Gilded Gen 1. Here we are. I'll go ahead and share this tab, and you can kind of roll on down. You can kind of see how many are in each one. So NFT Hive packs, there's 73 still in the NFT Hive packs. That's fucking crazy. So there's still 73 out there. All right, so that's something to keep in mind. We're past the halfway point. Where in terms of packs sold and stuff like that. I know someone's probably holding on to a bunch of packs. And there might be some in there, but I mean, it's kind of RNG. You know what I mean? It's kind of just random. So again, if there's still a grip of those, and you can stake those in Wombat Dungeon Master, there was those were, I think, 925 or 975, something like that. 925 or 975 mining power for those gilded cards. And they are, you know, they match the highest staking power in Faded Monsuda for THC. Double usage. Two utilities there. You can get yourself token, or you can get yourself some points in Wombat Dungeon Master. These odds are getting good. Yeah, no, absolutely. You know, so they're $29.98 right now. I'm not saying go out and buy up the floor, go out and buy them all up, but I mean, there's still 73 fucking gilded in there. That's a decent fucking amount. You know what I mean? And we're at, let's go to drops here. Let's go to drops. Let's go to the Gen 1 Everything pack here. See how many are left in this one. There's not many left overall. 264 claimed out of 500 here. And if I go on over to the Gen 1 Everything pack, Gen 1 Everything should show up. Templates. I don't want to buy now, but we'll go ahead and take a peek at it. So we're already at 7,700 have been minted. 6,700 have been burned. So there's 1,000 out there that are like just chilling. More like 900, but you know what I mean. Here's a shocker. Farm 2 missed a payout. Yeah, I'm just going to make a new fucking farm. I swear to God, every time I think that I don't have to fucking do that shit, it just stops again. It's too irregular, man. It's too irregular just to let it happen. So I wish there was a fucking clone farm feature since I have to fucking remake them all the damn fucking time. But that doesn't appear to be something. I guess most people don't have the issues that I do with WaxDAO. We're special. We're special. Yay! Let's not save that. Discard changes. We don't need any of that shit. King Zong, first edition XCF, first edition XCF, first edition XCF, first edition XCF. All right, yeah, I should be able to just close that. Boom. I was able just to close that. So we finished the legendary cards for all the types that have been done so far. So just nothing left but Sugar Wax and Shatter, and all the legendaries, the secret rares, all of those have been taken care of so far with the other ones. So that's pretty awesome. That's pretty neato. That's pretty neato. And yeah, that'll be it. That'll be it for that. All right, let's go ahead and final Grubfish giveaway here. Final Grubfish giveaway. Let's do some first edition packs. 1st and 30th. Here we fucking go. We got to go quick. 10:34. We're out of here. 10:34. Not we're out of here, but I'm going to start the giveaway. 10:34. That's where we're going. I'm still proud of that 9-kill game I had. We were all not doing well, but I was like, woo, 9 kills on the game that we won. I was sad that I died, though. I got so fucked on that death, dude. I fucking, like, dove in there. I don't even remember how I dove in. I, like, dove off something and, like, glided in, and I started shotgunning one of their team members, and then, like, 2 more showed up behind me, and I was like, motherfuckers. I thought every time I think someone's by themselves, like, their fucking teammates are just out of fucking view. So it's like, and it's funny because if I had waited like 5 seconds longer, they would have run in and I would have seen them. But I literally fell in as they were coming out of a blind spot. I was like, what timing? I was like, how great for them. I think the most kills I've got is 20, though. I've gotten 20 kills before, and that was when they ambushed you at the reboot van. Yeah, no, that'll happen too. That'll happen too. When I was like, I thought that there was one person. That was my fault, though. I should have known that there would be a team camping the reboot thing. There's always some bitch ass team camping reboot vans. That's like every fucking Fortnite match ever. They were so waiting at the. Well, the funny thing is they actually revived their teammate. I heard it going off, and I thought like, oh, maybe someone just revived their whole team, and there's just one person who's got gear, and everyone else just has pistols. If that's the case, I could have fucking wrecked everyone. Actually, the game that I got 9 kills, I started off that game wiping out a whole team. I got whatever achievement for killing 4 people in a row, like really quickly or whatever. Yeah, I killed 20 fucking people, and that was awesome. I hate when people camp. Camping's so boring. Like, how the fuck do you play a shooter game and you're like, I'm going to camp. I'm going to camp the whole game. Like, why? It's so fucking boring. Like, it's one thing if it's Call of Duty. Call of Duty, the maps are small enough that if you camp, you'll still see people. If you're in a very high volume place, you'll still see people a lot. You'll be able to kill people a lot. You'll still see some action. Camping in Fortnite is the most boring fucking shit ever because the map is motherfucking gantic, and you're literally just like you could be searching for people the whole game if you drop from the outside and not find anyone until the end. Like, that's how giant the map is in Fortnite. So you don't even have to try to fucking, like, you know, not come into contact with people. It just naturally happens. In Fortnite, the storm is supposed to fix the camping issue, right? But there's a lot of people who will drop in the middle, and they'll just sit in one spot in the middle and wait for the storm to shrink. There's a lot of people who will camp on the outside of the storm, and they'll just like basically every time it goes in, they'll like find one spot near the edge of the storm and do that. And vice versa, they'll get really close to the border of the edge of the storm and wait for that to go off. And camp one game. Exactly. COD is the only game I would set up in camp with a sniper, set up some explosive. Right. They have carry a briefcase and throw it down by the reboot van. Yeah, that's exactly it. If you have a briefcase, that shit definitely works. Minion Loves! Congratulations! Getting a first edition pack. Minion Love's been hanging out for quite some time. Good to see you here. Good to see you winning. We love it. We love it. And guys, I do appreciate everyone that shows up to these streams, everyone who hangs out and stuff like that. I know that I give away prizes out the wazoo, but you guys could be anywhere else, and you're here. So I always appreciate it. I'm always super stoked about that. I'm always stoked that people like it. Stelec77, you're our other winner here. Let's go ahead and get you put in there. All right, and bingity bangity boomity. Bam! Right in the kisser. Those maps are huge. Battlefield, yeah. All right, guys. That is it. We are done. That's right. We finished our shit today. I don't think anyone's on here to help us raid, but we can tell you where to go afterwards. This is the ending song that we're singing today. It doesn't really rhyme or make any fucking sense, but we're singing it anyway. Singing anyway. Encrypted one up. Right on over and Encrypted one up, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been an absolutely awesome day. Guys, I don't have anyone that's going to help me right on over, so I just want to say thank you for showing up. If you have time, reach out to Left, give him some words of encouragement. We don't want to lose such a long-standing citizen of the Wax blockchain, as well as just blockchain in general. Like I said, he'd been streaming for like 3 years minimum when I've come into this business. So definitely someone who helped me, find some footing. His following was one of the first places where I was allowed to show off Fata Monsuda. So we want to just try and support and love the crap out of that guy and get him back on the horse. But guys, thank you so much for joining us. I have to end this. I have to go. I know some of you have to go. Head on over to Encrypted One Up. You guys are absolutely fucking awesome. And have a beautiful, beautiful start to your weekend. Thank you, everyone. So long and farewell.